Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Valheim stream, potentially the final Valheim stream, depending on whether or not we can find and defeat the 5th boss today. And knowing that the end is near, let's just jump right into it. How y'all doing, everybody? Appreciate y'all swinging on by today. A lot of choices on Twitch, and I'm always very flattered that you're here. If you're watching on YouTube, shout out to Joe. Couldn't do this without. And I want to say thank you, happy quarter year, to Ren in the Snow, who's been subscribed to 25 months. 25 months of lurking. Appreciate it. And this could be the final stream. We'll see. I mean, well, you're right. Final and heavy quotation marks, because we will absolutely come back to this game in the future. Now, if you didn't watch the end of yesterday's stream, I have an update to show you. We finished our portal gazebo, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So what we did is we created an outer structure around it, but we still left those arches so that you can see the portals from both sides. And then we added a very subtle roof onto it, just to like cover the portal-y bits. And then we extended out all of the doorways with this. I love this little detail on the inside. Now the only problem is we do get rained on the inside, but probably worth it. It looks very good. Oh, let's put all our stuff away. Oh, you know what else I could do? I could probably clean up all of this junk. What is this? Why do I bring a forge here? What? Yeah, I don't need these materials anymore. Oh, I had to put the forge down so I could build the torch thingies. Yes, of course. Of course. All makes sense. You've reached peak Minecraft and your building starts to look like a face? I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, we'll start today off with a little bit of organization chore. Sure, why not? You know, a little sense of familiarity and warm up for everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a very cozy day. Yeah, there's just crafting benches everywhere. Yandolf, thank you very much for 18 months of support. Just shouting schnitzel. Go on. Any context for that one or no? You know, let's use this resin and top up our torches here. Got takeaway schnitzel for today. Ah, very nice. It's something that I have unfortunately not had an opportunity to have much of. It's German cuisine. And these torches go out so fast. Also feel kind of bad for our completely neglected bees. Don't get the honey out anymore. Oh, out of resin. Wow. Am I rather quiet to anyone? Ah, no! 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 Okay, okay, it wasn't the worst. Ooh, that was bad for a second there, though. How could I possibly be quieter today? Hold on. Hold on. Timeout. Mic check. Mic check. My levels seem... Okay, the game might be louder. Let me turn the game down. Because I can't really bump myself up too much more than I am already. Alright, how about now? I said, yeah, turn everything up. And I'll try and make myself a little bit more balanced with what we're looking at there. They're a little bit quieter, but everything is in range. I literally didn't touch my microphone. Between streams. Aha! Out. Here, hold on. Let me bump myself up just a little bit there. You know what I didn't even do? I didn't even bump myself up. I just turned it down and then back up. I tried to, like, reset it. Welcome, everybody. Maybe the storm is just loud. Great suggestion. All right, let's sleep away the storm. And then, let's start... Actually, while we wait for the nighttime, where should we head this time? Where's my boat? I think my boat is here. Oh, right, we're going to sail to this coast. I remember now. At work, we call that exercising the gains. I like it. Alright, we got arrows, we got food. Let's go on an adventure, chat. Let's go on an adventure to find the 5th boss. Hey, what's up, Azure Shock? Wait, why am I in the water? Probably because I put my portal way too close to the sea. Yeah! See that jump? Okay. Just started, we're already gaming. Pardon? What? Hold on. Nobody hits my boat, please. 3 leeches? Which one of you shot that arrow? Wait, there's a skeleton under the water. Hold on a second. No way! Okay, hold on. We need to report a cheater here? What is this? Come on, man! This isn't fair! Alright, let's just repair our boat really quickly here. A pseudo panda, thank you very much for 9 months of support. Still need to catch up on the VODs, but wanted to let you name our sub, baby. I call it Panda Snurge. Not a good name, Surge. Not a good name. Alright, now please start moving forward. Please. Skeletons are going to start punching our boat. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's get motor going here. Motor in. Alright, so we're going to head to this shore and check out first plains biome we encounter here. So good morning, everybody. We're all having a fantastic day. Last night, Joe and I made, mostly Joe, I just mashed the potatoes. Just absolutely fantastic dinner. Just like filled my heart. We had really fancy local sausages. They were like a chorizo verde, mashed potatoes, and then Joe made this like delicious kale salad, seeds and peppers and stuff. I don't know, it was delicious. For whatever reason, we eat pretty well because I'm a big food person. But like, that one filled my heart. I was just like, I'm so emotional. This meal, everything I wanted, like a home-cooked meal. I don't know what it was. Sometimes the simple things can just kind of like hit you sideways. Azure Shock, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Red to Wedge. 101 gift subs on the channel. Thank you, friend. We're also keeping our eyes out for sea serpents. Back on the conversation of audio levels, something I've been considering looking into, which is something that some other streamers do, but I don't do yet, is, and it's very subtle, and I don't know if you notice it, but you can do like automatic gain adjustment for the game. Or I don't know what the technical term is. I'm going to say something like automatic gain ducking, and people will be like, oh, that sounds smart, and people who know what it is like, Serge, you're an idiot. And what it does is, it's almost like when you're driving your car, and the faster you go, the louder your music gets, and when you slow down, it gets quieter. How you can balance it through streaming is when you talk, it automatically brings down the game volume. Serge, you're almost correct. Ooh, the best kind of correct. Almost correct. Yeah, so what it lets you do is when you're having moments of silence, it brings the game up just to make it feel more dramatic. And then when you talk, it brings it down so people can hear you better over the game. But it can be very jarring if you don't set it up properly. You're like, wow, that's actually really distracting how much the audio levels are fluctuating. So there's a sweet spot. Basically a compressor, but not used in obnoxious loudness wars. Now I'm curious what an obnoxious loudness war is. Yeah, there's two little streaming tricks that are on my radar. I just have no time or energy to invest looking into. One is that, and the second is the thing that James has discovered. Well, he didn't discover it, but the thing that James has implemented, where you can play licensed music while you're live, but your broadcast saves a version that doesn't have it, so your VODs don't get muted. It's called level ducking. You set your transitions to the right length. I'd have to hop on a call with you later, Chris. Walk me through this. There's some pretty cool things you can be doing with the technology. I mean, just look at Ben and everything he's doing with his soundboard. James do a double broadcast setup. No, there's a setting you can flag basically through OBS that lets you put your music in a different channel from the rest of your broadcast. Yeah, it's remarkably straightforward. I think Ben got it set up for when we did the Loading Ready Run Fam Jam for music, or for Magic as well. Because I think Ben was playing tunes that day. Alright, we find ourselves at another large plains. Let's see if we can find the boss here. Just running this ship ashore, aren't I? Alright, you stay away while I fix everything here. Or come to shore and let's fight. Discordian Token, thank you for 23 months. Yeah. Ah, this is a fine parking job. Ram it right into shore. Failed to see the problem. Tantalizingly close to the 2-year mark. Thank you so much for the continued support, friend. Right. Yeah, balancing audio is certainly not easy. I don't want everything to be loud. Oh, did I park my longship correct? Oh, great. Okay. I didn't realize that I was actually historically accurate by just ramming the ship into land. Ah, I'm so good at being a Viking, chat. So good at being a Viking. Yeah. Oh, I totally. They are built to be run ashore? Cool. Then what? Such a pain turning it around. I guess they had a team of people who could push it off the shore afterwards, though. Whereas I'm solo. We're just kind of zigzagging around in the fog here, trying to uncover as much of the map as possible. See as much of this area as possible. Hey, what's up, Blender? Welcome. Having an efficient and effective day. Nice. Very nice. Well, this is absolutely a finite world, T-Plane. You are limited to that circle. But that being the case, I don't think we're running out of stuff to do anytime soon. You'd have to spend a tremendous amount of time or have like a mega build that you're trying to do to run out of resources. This game is very big. Got my coffee subscription. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we've got some pretty different coffees in the house right now, which is exciting. 2 bags from India. Indian coffee. Isn't that amazing? Ah! Bad! Well, thank you for tea, my love. You also got an Indian coffee. Really? I wonder what changed. I wonder if there was like a, what the breakout moment was for people to suddenly be like, yo, don't sleep on coffees from India. Because that's always really interesting to me, is what switch was flipped for suddenly everyone to be like, yo, you gotta try this. Hello. Also, oh, a 2-star. This is a little spooky. I saw the comment, I'm just sipping my Timmy's sad face. You do you. Don't ever feel bad about what you enjoy. Never here to yuck somebody's yum. Oh, I see. No? Yes. Yes. Okay. I see an Stonehenge. We're going to go investigate. Maybe we can find information on the boss. My current coffee is also from India? What? Okay. So Zergen is in Germany. Blender, you're in Eastern Canada, if I remember correctly. Well, I'm starting to know way too many details. And I'm on the west coast of Canada. Wait, how dare there be a berserker inside the circle there? Hold on. Get out of the way. Am I too far away? They don't know where I am? They don't know where I am. Because of the fog. Death comes in the night. What the heck? Why are there 3 berserkers? This must be the place. I hope it's a good sign. I wonder if I can parry a 1-star. Don't try it. Don't try it. Just run. Just no parry, all kite. This is just going to be practice for raiding later tonight. Woohoo! Tonight is raid night, which I'm very excited about. My raiding group is... We're making it to phase 3 on Heroic Nathrius right now. I don't know if we're going to start the Heroic Slime or Sludge Fist skip tonight, though. I have to do one more... one more Heroic Sludge Fist head for that quest Chivo thingy, whatever it is. Really suggest frost arrows? Yeah, but then I'd have to make frost arrows. Nah, we're doing fine. Is this game a blend of Minecraft and Dark Souls? Pretty much, Pointless Man. Is that my love? On my hair? Thank you, kitty. What the? Where did you come from? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what's the middle mouse click? Whoa, it's an uppercut? Yo, that's slick. I've never done that before. Look at all of these berserkers, chat. What is this the island of berserkers? I think the uppercut is a guaranteed crit. Ooh. Let's test it out. It's kind of cool. All right. Aha! No, that's a chest. With flint head arrows? Really? Flint head arrows. At this stage of the game. Is this the shrine that people were talking about? It was a trap. It was a trap. Oh no. Flint head arrows. That's like, those are like baby arrows. It's also missing the altar? Come on. Ah. Uppercut. What? I got interrupted. Oh, there's like 6 of them now. I should run. Am I gonna die? No. No, that's unlikely. I'll lose them in the fog. They're in my element now. Gah, bad. What? Is mace my go-to weapon in gaming? No, never. Probably bow. Bow is probably my go-to. I really enjoyed axe before, honestly. They're still chasing me, chat. Okay, there's that village again. The village of berserkers. Oh my goodness. Wait, it's already nighttime? How did this happen? Oh shoot, where's my boat? Forgot to leave a portal marker on my map. I have no stamina because I'm not rested anymore. Right, stamina. Stamina is a thing. All right. Wait, where's my spreadsheet? Stamina. Yep, you can play as a female during character creation. You can also do a little bit of characterizing with your beard and your hair. Oh, I should have... Ah, whatever, we'll sleep and we'll do that. Do I think stamina is well implemented in this game? I think it's okay. It's probably the most cumbersome mechanic. Probably the thing that I like get caught by the most. But as soon as you learn how to mitigate it, it's not too bad. It gets really tough, more specifically around like fighting in the rain is really, really punishing. And it encourages you to sort of like slow down and be more methodical. Like as soon as you figure out your rested bonus, and being aware of it, it's fine. But yeah, in that particular case, it's like, well, great, it's nighttime. And if it's nighttime and it's raining, you're just like, well, I'm never going to be able to get away from these people. Guess I'm dead. Yeah, why can't I simply find the portal shrine while looking for other things, forehead? We'll get there. There's stamina potions, but remember, chat, potions are an admission of defeat. Ah! Hey, what's up, JD? Thanks for 100 biddies. Alright, that's it. Because of you, I ordered a gaming rig. Whoa! So I can play something again. 7 years ago, I sold my rig because I had a few kids and I couldn't find the time. Thank you for the inspiration. That is very exciting, friend. I hope you have a very good time playing games. It's quite the gaming rig, too. Dang. Stamina seems to frustrate people. Well, it's always tough when you want to do something in a game and then it suddenly feels like you can't. And when you feel like you should be able to, like, you know, standing in front of an enemy and being like, oh, well, my timing to dodge was good, but my stamina was empty, so then I couldn't. But then again, like, this isn't the first game that's done something like that, so it's, you know, just a system you have to learn and internalize. And again, I mean, when you're paying attention, it is something that you can manage pretty well. It's when you're not, right? It's when you're like, okay, I'm not rested, and I'm wet, and I'm being chased. Man, the stamina thing sucks. I mean, what's the option at that point? Could you get a rain jacket, right? Could I get an item that prevents me... Wait, why am I punching the mosquito? Oh, right, I stepped in the water for like half a second, therefore I put my weapon away. Bad. You know, is there an item you can get later on that mitigates wet? You applaud the game for keeping the survival elements to a minimum. Not being able to die from hunger or thirst? Yeah. Right? You can just chill out in your base and build forever. Not have to worry about, like, just dying if you don't eat. The free repair. It's neat, because, like, there are games that are way more hardcore survival than this, right? And so this one has way fewer friction points than others in the genre already. Repair being one. No thirst being another very big one. Ah. Oh no! I remember when we feared the death mosquitoes? Ah, the good old days. Now I just, like, face tank them. Feels good. Played an exploration and crafting game a couple years ago called Crashlands. It had zero inventory management. You basically had infinite inventory and didn't need chests. Huh. What's my armor? I'm wearing padded iron, which is the tier 5 armor. Or what's it called? Padded, yeah, padded whatever. Padded greaves, and I've got the Locke's cape on, which stats-wise is the exact same as the wolf one, except it doesn't have a wolf head on your shoulder. I was skeptical when I heard people talk about how the lack of food shouldn't kill you in survival games, only give you buffs, but Valheim really convinced me that it could work in a good way. You feel frail without any food, and that's enough. You don't need to worry about dying if you go AFK. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't think that this needs to necessarily revolutionize how survival games go. Because honestly, like, I really enjoyed hunger, thirst, and sleep in Fallout New Vegas, for example. And that was optional. There was, like, the survival mode you could play in New Vegas, and I thought it added a lot in my particular playthrough. I enjoyed that, you know, bullets had weight. Because so many times in that game, you could just treat bullets as like a currency that just doesn't weigh anything. But yeah, I like it a lot in this game. but I think it has a place in certain games. Just depends on how many systems you want you want to have to manage. With my mental issues, taking care of myself is stressful enough. I don't have to worry about fictional me as well. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. Let's try axe. I'm going to axe you a question. Axe did less damage. Oh! 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 That was a 1-star and a 2-star, and I just got bopped, Chad. Holy moly. I died out of nowhere. Alright, well, the goblins are catching up on the trolls. So I think I need to be careful. Oh, I don't have a rested bonus. See, this is where you could potentially really get punished. If I ran out right there, if I didn't sit down and wait for my rested bonus, we would be doing a corpse run and have no stamina. But instead what we're going to do is we're going to sit for half a second, let our health get up. You can see up in the top corner, we're now rested for 13 minutes. Oh wait, sorry, we're resting. We're not rested yet. Sit by this fire. There we go. 20 minutes of rested. I was reading an article this morning that there's a group of players who are they're basically a emergency body recovery service that for free you can reach out online and you're like, help, I'm stuck here, and you open your game to multiplayer and they'll come and rescue you. You're, you know, stuck in a death loop. That actually reminds me, this is going to be like very bizarre, very obscure, but like, oh god, a million years ago, I played in, it was a very early, one of those very early free-to-play Facebook games where they're like, it was a fantasy RPG one where you kind of had an army based on your level, and then you'd get gear and you'd gear up your army, and then you'd have these boss fights that would have like just absurd amount of hit points, and you'd use your energy to dump into it and do damage, whatever. And when they first released, oh, that's an enemy. When they first released like these very, very, very high level bosses, a huge amount of the player base struggled with it. And, you know, dedicated guilds might be able to take it down, but pug groups would often struggle. And so I ended up being part of this guild. I don't know how it happened. I ended up being one of like the top tier of players, I guess, because whatever. That part doesn't matter. And we actually named the guild like the Dragon Rescue Services or something like that. And what we would do is if there was like a pug group that had, you know, 3 to 4 open slots still left in the fight, and it looked like they were going to fail and they weren't going to kill it, we would come in and we would just like, because our damage was so huge, we'd like help other groups get geared up by finishing off bosses that they were struggling on. All right, I'm being spawn camped by a mosquito. Check. The goblins are also watching my body. Why? Oh, this is bad. There we go. All right, let's finish off this plains and get out of here. This section cost us 2 deaths. Two deaths. Don't like it. Wow, this plains is actually enormous. It keeps going. I'm a little bit nervous about how far we're getting from our boat and our portal. But actually, yeah, you know what? We're gonna grab our boat and we're gonna sail along the shoreline and then repark ourselves. I think that's a smart move. How many of these deaths could be categorized as hubris? Not hubris, but definitely sloppy play. Does rain on the mosquito? Wait, does rain on the plains keep the mosquitoes away? Not even close. That'd be nice, but nope. But even the rain fears the death mosquitoes. Wow, that's a mood. I don't know. There's hubris and there's also just kind of being sloppy. And I would categorize these deaths as the second more so than the first. Oh, Northern Ontario. Yeah, Northern BC. All of Alberta. Right? My first trip to the plains didn't go well. Yep. I think you will not be alone in that experience. What up, Leopard? Welcome, friend. Hey, what's up, Basil? Alright, looks like we have enough daylight. Move our boat. And the wind is in the direction we want to go. I wonder how people are doing with their hardcore runs. I bet you there's somebody who's killed all 5 bosses in hardcore right now. There's people who are really good at games. Bad. Bad. Uppercut. What? All right, hold on. Let's try the uppercut combo. Yeah. Ooh. Kind of satisfying. Miss being close to Victoria. Used to visit once a month. It's a fun town. Certainly is a fun town. Maybe not so much these days. But I don't think that's unique to where I am. Uppercut, Shoryuken. Wait, did one of the characters in Street Fighter literally scream uppercut? Way to telegraph your move. It does look like the sun is setting. Let's just try turning our boat around. Wait, did Guile actually just shout uppercut? What are the must-eat food places in Victoria? Wow, glad you asked. Just so happens you're looking for coffee in Victoria. That we recorded not 1 but 2 episodes. When the coffee was surged there. That's mostly talking about coffee though, but I think that's another valid question. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't you dare light my boat on fire. Don't you... Bad. Bad. You see a dude walking up to your boat with a torch. Not today, Gobbo. Coffee with Surge was wonderful. Oh, thank you. It was a lot of fun. Does anyone else struggle as much as I do with turning their boat around? Is this a problem unique to me? Would love a behind-the-scenes bloopers episode cut. I mean, we did record a... Oh, what? The wind! Nah. Come on, motor. Yeah, the wind is not right into our face. But we did record a behind-the-scenes, like, Q&A style episode with Graham. Graham hosted, and with was Chris and I. And that is online on the Lure channel right now. If you just need more Coffee with Surge content. But yeah, when it comes to restaurants and stuff, there's too many. We are such a spoiled town. I know Kathleen, for example, has curated a Google Maps list for when Desert Bus volunteers come to Victoria for the first time. She's like, yo, here you go. Let me hook you up. Chris did consider a blooper behind the scenes thing, but the footage didn't really support it. That's because I'm one take Jaeger. There was no blooper behind the scene cuts because we were perfect every time. Every time. It's what it's like working with such a professional. Is that Google Map public? I don't know, and it's hers, so I don't really have an easy way to to share it if I had access to it. I just know it exists. We are spoiled for food here. I don't know. It's tough. It's like streaming's a very tough time to try and share something like that too. Look, let's talk in the fall. Step 1, let's all get vaccinated. Step 2, let's all take like a nice deep breath. Let things settle down. And then the feasts and the parties may commence. I should try working with professionals sometime. Wow, Chris. Oofa. Hey, what's up, thing 1 of 2C? We're having a lovely day. Alright, so our plan now is to park the boat somewhere around here in this safe Black Forest area. Head back, sleep for the night, and then we explore this plains section. Where's this little blue glowy light coming from? Oh! My weapon is all glowy. I'm that blue light. Neat. It's kind of weird that it's going through the boat, but you know what? Let's not worry about it. There's a goblin village right on the point there. Big one too. Wow, it's a big one. Wait, am I parking like right at a troll cave? No. Maybe? I'm considering Coffee with Surge side quest, the quest for the perfect fried chicken. We could do all kinds of ridiculous food quests. One of my favorite food quests I went on with a friend. Actually, it was with Tristan. Tristan from Fernwood Coffee. One day I was just like, I wonder which bakery has the best pain au chocolat. And I was like, well, I guess we're going to have to try everyone in the city. And he's just like, yeah. And so we just went to every bakery in Victoria and just tried their, we'll go with the English name, chocolate croissant. They were delicious. Just like, what a fun adventure to go on with a friend. Let's just try one of every particular thing we can get our hands on. Who's the biggest foodie in Lure? I think it depends on the particular genre. Because, like, there's Ian with his sous vide. I'd rank myself pretty high. Kathleen has excellent opinions and stuff. We are, as a group of humans, are people who like to eat. My favorite coffee shop in Vancouver is called Nelson the Seagull near Gastown. Really? I also have a couple of places I really enjoy in the Gastown area. I would recommend, there's Revolver and Nemesis in Gastown. Those are like world class, unbelievable places. Nemesis started getting a lot more into being like a restaurant as well, which obviously good for them and hopefully they're making more money. I just liked it when they just had coffee. Converted your Prime to a tier 1. Thank you, Suno. Appreciate that. Nelson the Seagull. Also, what a great name. Why are you all swimming? Oh, we caught them in their morning exercise. That's exciting. I think we need to protect our stuff here. Bop. Yeah, we absolutely parked our boat next to a troll cave. I'm sure this won't come back to haunt us in any way. Please. Alright, just trying to make sure our boat and our portal are safe. So when we come back, everything isn't smashed. What happened here? Oh, they fought the skeletons. Okay, okay. Alright, onward! You're from Calgary. I grew up in Calgary. Welcome. Seems like a bunch of Canadians in here. There's a pretty good mixture of folks. In the mornings, we get quite a few Europeans as well. Glad for them chilling out. All right, let's get into the plains over here. Right. Right. All right, they're fighting each other. Perfect. Now's our chance to get out of here. Oh, pardon me. Blah. You're betting thistles on the goblin? Yeah. Hey, we watched a Draugr kill a goblin, though. That was exciting. Do-do-do-do-do. Aw. Do-do-do-do-do. Maybe it would have been better to do the noise from Smash Brothers when you hit somebody with a bat. Just absolutely one-shots them. Hello from Edinburgh. Beautiful city. One of the few cities that I traveled to by myself as an adult in Europe. I had a very lucky opportunity when I was younger to visit family in Italy with my parents. Spent a bunch of time there, but as a kid. Which still counts, but it's not as fresh in my head. I spent a bunch of time in, not a bunch of time, 2 weeks in Scotland and some parts of northern England. I'm such a nerd. I went to I remember I went to visit a castle, like an old ruined castle. And it's really weird being someone who grew up playing a lot of fantasy games, being in like a real castle, because they don't really have those in North America, at least DC. I mean, there's Cragdarroch Castle, but don't get me started. And I was just like, I was all giddy and walking around, and like, this is so cool. You have 5 castles in your hometown, right? They were a bit out of fashion. Yeah. Yeah. So where did I visit? I stayed in Edinburgh for a bit. Just like found a random hostel to crash in. And I was going to visit a friend of mine who was going to, she was doing a exchange class at some university. I wish I could remember the name of it. So I stayed a couple days on campus with her. And then we went to the city that had the first ever golf course. I should remember the name of it. It's embarrassing. A couple people are going to be able to nail it just from that description. Did you visit Tantalon out past North Barrack? See, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember any of the names. I remember climbing. Oh, that's quite the mountain. I remember climbing. There's a tower on like a hill that, I mean, this might be wrong, but I remember it being in like the center of the city. There's like this tall tower, and it gives you a view over like the train station, which is sort of like center of Edinburgh, if that's correct. St. Andrews. It was St. Andrews. Thank you. Yes. And the one thing I remember about trying to climb that tower was, oh my god, I'm so claustrophobic. It's so small in here. It was like not wide shoulder wise, and it was also very short. And I'm like, I'm going to die in this pillar. I'm going to get stuck. And no one will ever hear from me again. Wow, this place just keeps going. Look at the size of this. And not a Stonehenge to be found. Is that just Edinburgh Castle? Ah. Maybe the Scott Monument? I'm just picturing like one very tall tower. Like a spire. Medieval castles are definitely not built for surge-sized humans. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, I can mess up these level 1 ones. Oh, unless I miss. Alright, why'd you teach me the uppercut? Because I'm going to keep going for it and just miss. Yeet! Alright, I connected with that one. Bop. Bop. If I were Odin, I would totally have built a Stonehenge on this plains. Look at this. All this nice space. Really a missed opportunity. Hey, chat? What's that, Joe? More pup dates, you say? One second, friends. Ah! Ah! No! You see, there's all ah! I'm okay. Those are good dogs. They're good puppies. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Kyle, for sharing. Might have to do some more agriculture. Running low on barley. We'll have to do a bit of hunting on our way back too. Oh no! My kids just came in and their snowsuits are covered in mud. Aw. You're like, I'm sure you had fun. And just deep look of disappointment. Alright, here's another enormous village. Wait! Wait! What's that on the horizon, chat? Bad. I was having a moment. Ah! Come on. This is our 6th Stonehenge? Let's see what Ulf has to say first. Come on, man. Good friend, lay your hands on this stone and remember Harold who carved it. In Midgard, I lost my life on the battlefield, but in Valheim, it was restored to me. Yet still my battles continued. In the green meadows, I fought the great stag and lost an eye. In the deep woods, I gave my shield hand to the old man of the forest and took a Draugr arrow below my ribs that my fingers can still feel. On the mountainside, I fought Mother Drake and she bit off my leg so that I must walk with a staff. Now my last battle must be at hand. When I sleep this time, where will I wake? Whoa! What? Dang. Harold has had a rough go here. But not as rough as us, who can't find the boss. Clearly we're better at this than Harold. That or Odin was like, oh man, my chosen keep on dying. I need to give this one some extra powers. I don't know. Sure, maybe he magically regenerates anytime he gets hurt. You know what? That's cool. These Forsaken, man. That's my Odin impersonation. Hello? Mosquitoes? Alright, you ready for this? Oh! Thought for sure I was going to connect with that uppercut. Have I tried putting a portal in the henge? I have not. Is that an Easter egg? Or is that just a cute idea? What loot do you have? Very little. Look at this area. Look at this place. Dang. Oh, I forgot to mark my portal again, didn't I? Shoot. It's like here. All right, let's head back to the boat. No, that wasn't Olaf. That was Harald. Yeah, lost an eye, his shield hand, his leg beneath the knee. And an arrow to the rib, right. Hello? Goodbye. Hello? Wow, we one-shot wolves now? Holy moly. Look at the size of this place, and we struck out. Feels bad. This is fine. Oh, go ahead and ignore that goblin. Is that goblin gonna go ahead and ignore me though? Is Harald our friend who appears at night? We think that's Odin. You know what? Sure. No. No. Ah! Stupid. Ah! Okay, I hate that the enemies can attack us in the water and we can't attack. Come on, at least be consistent. Being swarmed by mosquitoes. Uh-oh. I knew that was going sideways as soon as I swallowed. I'm like, I've made a terrible mistake. Oh, I do need some more locks. No, I think I have lots of locks made at home. Oh, there's some right there, though. Okay, let's hunt a little bit here before we leave. 85 arrows? Yeah, that's plenty. Sometimes I feel bad because they're dumb. Oops. Wait. Come back here. How could I miss something this large? Ow. Fine. Poke this one in the butt a little bit. Let's get out of here. I like that they drop a lot of meat because they're large. And probably also because it takes a lot of effort to take one down. Can you imagine if this thing only gave you and meat? Where do we go next? I guess we try sailing home. RNG, once again, not our friend. Ooh, that's a large lad. Stop it. Stop it. Ooh. Feathers. Now you want a lox burger? Oh man. Joe has found another amazing Victoria burger place that we need to try out. It's brand new and only exists as like an experimental kitchen. As the sort of place like it doesn't have a storefront, they just do delivery stuff only. And they do burgers and chicken wings. And I'm suddenly like, yes please, you have my attention. I love burgers and chicken wings. Let's talk. All right, so we're gonna take a day off from sailing. We have to go tend to our crops. We're gonna do a little bit of like food gathering as well. I believe I don't have to plant any more flax though, so we'll probably take any of the leftover flax and just put it in a box so that if we need to start more, we don't have to go hunting for it, but I think we're about done with it. You like the haul out of the wall of chests? Thank you. I'm pretty happy with how our base came together. One thing I'd want to change is I still think maybe this side should have been bigger. It should have been hanging over it rather than inset. I think that would have looked slightly better. I don't know. The half mix of inset and overhang is a little strange to me. Oh, I have a ton of this meat. Oh, great. Excellent. Oh, I put it away. My brother discovered that there's some places popping up that's actually just big brands rebranding. I mean, I don't know. I tend to try and give people the benefit of the doubt. But I can see myself being pretty disappointed. Like, wait a second. This is just the Caesar salad from Chili's or whatever. My weird overhang almost looks more natural. That's fair. As a Minecraft player, how does the Valheim build system compare? It's very different. The sort of weird snapping. I mean, it feels kind of like the build systems in games like Fallout. But I never really got into those ones too much. It's intuitive. It takes a little bit to get used to, and the snapping can be infuriating, but, you know, for how new the game is, I don't mind it at all. I think the things that you can make look very pretty. And the fact that the build system has spawned an entire new ecosystem of, like, YouTube how to build tutorials and stuff like that shows that obviously they're doing something right, right? Like, you don't suddenly get a bunch of creators instantly being like, oh man, we got to make videos for this if it's too clunky. This is very expensive on the meat. Throw it in for fish tacos. Starting to get a little bit low. I guess we can make some more. Wait. Oh, no! No! Why would you cook the baby meat? What? Okay, there must be a priority system based on where it is in your inventory. Yeah, because I had the big meat and I had the baby meat, and instead of putting the big meat on the grill, it cooked the big... that was really weird. Didn't like that. Now I've got this one off. You go here. You live here. Put it in the hot bar? Yeah, I just... Yeah. That's my, my sad noise. Alright. Put these back. These back. Keep making pies. I meant... When I meant baby, it's the tinier meat. Teeny tiny one. Yeah, okay, calling it the baby meat, obviously. Come on. Work with me here. We all know what I meant, chat. We all know what I meant. Alright. We're maxed out there. So let's take a day. We're going to do a full cycle of our barley crops, and we might spend a little bit of time, get some fish gang going as well. Almost out of fish tacos here. Chat. Oh, chat. There's no other people in this game. I'm alone. I'm gonna make one more pie. I think we're just gonna pre-cook some of the meat while we're standing here. I can make more pies. Make pies until I'm out of barley flour. Yeah! You eat Draugr. Draugr aren't people. Are there no other people because you ate them? Oofa. Ah! perfect. Problem? It's a problem we're about to fix. What if I should make a larger cooking station somewhere? I think it's probably fine. Your swamp has 6 crypts? Nice. Yo, Blender, have you seen my, like, mega swamp? Where'd it go? Oh, here. I think there were 9? Hold on, sorry, my meat was ready. Let me show you in just a second here. Yeah, this is my mega swamp. This is where bone mass was located. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, sorry, 10 end bone mass. We were walking around, you're like, what is this? Oh, that's where all my luck went, chat. Figured it out. We dumped all of our luck stat into swamp, and that's why we're striking out so hard in plains here. I get it now. Yeah, honestly, Erleos, that's exactly what I was thinking. We're going to be putting the game down after this. It doesn't make sense to do a base rebuild for cooking. That's just something we can do next time we play. Ideally, you know, if we partner up with some other people, then we can really get into base building, right? All right. Just like a farmer, getting up at dawn here so we can harvest our crops. But no one say I'm not RPing this. What does it do afterwards? Well, it's kind of an open... It's an open world, whatever you want. Or nothing, depending on your take. Depends on the story you want to tell, right? Is the story you want to tell one in which you're just like, okay, there's no more content to push for, I'm out? Or you're like, actually, there's some more base improvements I wanted to get done. Why can't I see where I've planted things anymore? Oh, I need to wait for the sun. It all makes sense now. It doesn't help, Portal. Portal, you're not helping. Trampoline boating. I've seen some like pretty wild clips and TikToks of people doing just busted things in Valheim. It's very silly. Saw somebody who made like a half pipe and then launched their boat up into the sky, and then it just started bouncing on the ocean afterwards. It's just like, what is happening here? I'd play the clip, except it has some choice language in it as they giggle to themselves. It doesn't quite work for the channel. All right, couple more rows. And we'll fish for a bit. Farming simulator, yeah. This is the sort of thing where having a group of people just to like divide up these tasks. But everything else I've been pretty happy. I don't know. I've really enjoyed the single player playthrough. I'll almost certainly do a multiplayer one later on though. How many people on multiplayer? I believe it's up to 10. If that'll change in the future or not, I'm not quite sure, but... Alright, that seems pretty good. What do we have? 90 on us? Great. Perfect. Alright. Let's leave this here. Let's leave this here. Let's go. Would be good crossing the streams? I think it's too slow for CTS. It might work better as like a long game, but I don't think this is a good CTS. CTS is normally better for like fast-paced arcade games. Like this could be Mine O'Clock. I think would be a better fit. Because I think this is the sort of game that you don't get... It's not necessarily high energy enough to get like a one and done sort of stream, right? You need to tell... This is a slower burn when it comes to the story you're trying to tell. I thought the Civ stream was a lot of fun, honestly. But I can see some folks are saying about that too. All right, now we fish. We got a little bit of daylight left, I think. Actually, I have no idea how much daylight is left. Oh, I still have my harpoon on me. 3 hours felt too short. I think that's the one problem. That's something, some feedback I heard, even from some of the other players, being like, hey, I rolled a late game Civ. I mean, it's tough, because for some people... They only care about the opening of a Civ game. Like, a lot of people lose interest in Civilization once you get to the mid-game or the end game. Because, like, they just want to build cities, they want to explore, they want to discover stuff. But actually, like, transitioning to the end game isn't as interesting to them. And, unfortunately with Civ, sometimes you've already determined who the winner is at that point. It just takes another 150 turns of playing it out to actually... Be like, yep, the person who we thought was winning is still winning. Like, if somebody can keep their snowball going, it's very hard to catch up. It's easier to catch up against the AI, but against other players... Got him. Yes, fish? Come on. Come on. Get back here. Get back here. So I've learned you actually don't want to cast out too far. Because if you cast out too far, you might lose stamina before it comes back. So I try and keep my fishing rod under about 20 minutes. 20 minutes? 20 meters! When I'm going to catch a fish. Catching some larger fish. Cool. Happy about this. Is there anything else? I thought I saw one more in there. Yeah, there's another fish to go for. Come on. Hello? You gonna... I can see you, fish. See you ignoring my delicious bait that I prepared for you. Aha! Sometimes you just have to talk it out with the fish. Good start. Good start. 8 fish. That's, what, 4 tacos? Oh, God. The fish to taco conversion rate is not good. Fish? Can you imagine if your actual shore fishing involved running down the coastline and trying to spot fish in the water? It'd be a little bit easier than just blind casting into the sea. I don't know. That being said, just like sitting at the end of the dock, be very relaxing. Sitting at the dock, just like throwing a fishing line out into the water. Ah! I miss camping. I think we got a little one here. What is my main goal in fishing? Relaxation. That being said, depends what we're fishing for. So my dad is a big salmon fisherman, and his goal is stock the freezer and eat salmon for a year. Excuse me. No, I hooked something! Most of your camping is for music festivals? Oh, man. Yeah, very different vibe. At that point, it's like a refuge. Not really. Yeah, very different energy. Nope. Missed that one. Yes, got him. I like pre-hooked for a second there and still caught it. This is a good fishing spot here. This is way faster than previous times. I wonder what changed. Maybe we're just learning the fishing mechanics a little bit better here. I feel like I'm hooking them faster. I'm reeling them in faster as well. Yeah, 14. Oh, that's not as good as I hoped it would be. Ah, it's still slow. Here's hoping you can make fish traps. Just like set it, bait it, come back later on. You've got fish meat. Is there a fishing skill? No. No fishing skill. Just your skill as you as a player. All right, were there any other fish here? Yes. Come on, man. Trying to chill here. Beware the gray dwarves. If you don't know what fear is, discover fear so you may fear them. Or they will annoy you while you fish. Ooh. I have no idea if turning the rod when they try and run is actually doing anything or not, but it makes me feel like I'm gaming. Yeah, if you could go crabbing or something like that for fish meat. Missed one. They're circling it. Come on. Come on back. Hello? The fish behavior is actually kind of amazing. Oh, I totally missed that. That was a big hit, too. Got him. Ooh, this might be a good one. That's okay. Still lots of fish here. Let's keep going. Hey, good morning, Lady McCall. Welcome, friend. Did I miss? No. It's a fish that I'm wrong. There we go. It's like right on top of that fish. Oh. No! Alright, let's try that again. Wow, my timing is way off there. There we go. $19? Can't leave it at that. Go for the even 20 or better. All right. I think Final Fantasy 15 definitely had the game mechanic where you had to like turn your rod to fight it, but you didn't want too much tension on the line or it would snap. Man, the fishing in that game was good. My time in Porsche's got that. It's very touchy. I've been keeping my eye on my time in Porsche. That game seems like it could be very fun. That's sort of like a more quest-focused Stardew. Been watching Co's late night cozy streams of my time in Porsche. It seems like a fun game. Joe's played it. Very excited for my time at Sandrock. Is that a sequel? Good morning, Upstage. Eat. Oh, please don't tell me to eat. It's like my least favorite kind of backseating. People tell me to eat in games. Back the Kickstarter for both. Neat. Just funning with you? I hope. I don't know. I mean, I will. It's not like I'm not going to eat. Like, we're not fishing for an aquarium. Right. Parry God. Man, remember when we used to get bullied by trolls? Now we bully the trolls. We don't even pick up their leather after. Blinking lights mess up your OCD. Oh, don't look at my Discord or any of my notifications for anything. There comes a certain point when you start to get so many alerts on so many things, you just give up. All right, let's do a bit of cooking. Might have to visit the merchant sometime soon. We're down to 17 fish bait. I believe the fish tacos are, yeah, just barley. Great. But what if aquarium? We don't even have glass in the game. How can we make an aquarium? We should make rugs out of troll leather. I'd take 0 comfort bonus just for a splash of blue. Sometimes I worry that I've lost fish into the grill. I wish I got more than 1 wrap out of this though. Very expensive material-wise for what we get. At least with the Draugr sausage, you get 4. Maybe they're trying to compensate by how long the buff lasts for, I guess? I don't know. Think I grabbed everything? Excellent. All right, throw this back in here. Throw this in here. Let's go pick up everything. And that should be the only... Wait, did I? Oh. Oh, it's still working. I thought for sure that was going to be done. All right, give me 1 quick second. I'm going to use the washroom. And then when we come back, it's time for more boss hunting. Stick around. return. I return. All right, let's find this boss. Where's this boss hiding? I don't understand. Do we just craft a new boat and try in a different direction, or do we keep sailing? Is this the last boss? Yes. So, like, we're down here. I guess there's a bunch of land here it could be in. The boss is behind me. Oh, no. Right, there's plains there. Yeah, okay. And we have a canal nearby. Okay, let's sleep for the night. Let's go hunting. Let's go boss hunting. And we'll stay on the water, because then maybe we finally get our first sea serpent kill as well. So the plan is for them to put in more bosses in the future, but for now there are 5 bosses. Wait, we don't need our fishing rod on us. Yeah, we're going to go visit one of our old canals. That's how you know it's worth it, if we use it twice. Otherwise, it was just a mistake. You heard me. No, canal can absolutely be a mistake. But if we use it again, then it's genius. Yeah. Which way is the wind facing? Is it exactly the wrong direction again? Survey says kind of. Oh, but it will be going exactly the wrong direction when we try and sail through here. But for now, we're doing fine. Oh, let's go. Alright, so there's some very tricky waters to navigate through here. A lot of small islands. Some of them not so small either, actually. On closer inspection. But I think, with the power of Mother, this is actually a lot easier to navigate. Oh yeah. I wish you could zoom out slightly more so that your sail didn't quite obstruct as much as your way forward. Where do you have to look? In the plains biome. We're looking for Stonehenges. And apparently the Stonehenges will occasionally have the rune that tells you where to go. And we have just been tremendously comically unlucky. And you could see the areas that we've cleared looking for it. So yeah, step 1, plains biome. Step 2, explore the plains biome. So we are now in search of a fresh plains biome. And it's funny because we're actually retracing a lot of the steps we took when we were looking for the merchants. We want bone hinges, indicating massive creatures. Oh, here's a plains. Here's a plains right here. You haven't found the 5th rune or any Stonehenges? Oh, it appeared to be one step ahead of you then. Okay, where am I going to park my boat? Because I don't want to really have to dodge these rocks when we get out. But it's also kind of dangerous to leave your boat in the plains. Maybe we'll be fine. As long as there's not like a village right on the coast right here. Maybe that little peninsula is a good spot to park. Watch a village load like right behind this point here. Yeah, this is a good spot. And yeet! I love that the boat just like air brakes when you get out of it. I should really just cut and paste adventure for this. Take any damage, boat? Oh, you're fine. All right. Let's count here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th plane we're going to be exploring. No. The game is prolonging itself so we can get more content. It's very kind of it. I think there's like hundreds of hours of building if you want to do as well. Oh, hello. Snurge. Wow, buddy. Blame chat, peasants. Yeah, the reason you don't have food is not Surge's fault. It's chat's fault. Very good, Snurge. Very good. Snurge is learning the art of deflection. Look at this hill in the distance, chat. Whoop, woo, whoop, woo. It's breathing. What was that? Hello, mosquito. Goodbye, mosquito. Oh, second mosquito! Clever girl. It's like that scene in Jurassic Park, but with mosquitoes. Maybe Stonehenge is hiding in this corner. I don't know, man. Nope. All right. Keep hunting. So, played a bunch for Path of Exile last night. And I finally unlocked my second ascension. Is that the word we're looking for there? On my bleed bow build, I now have the ability where a bleeding enemy explodes when they die. And oh my god, is that a power spike? What a huge power spike I hit. It's incredible how much stronger I am now. So I'm still nowhere near the point of like Adam. What does this say? This place was too hot for Ulf. A man used to brushing snow from his beard. He carved the stone and moved on. Oh, I love Ulf. I love Ulf. Wait, are you allowed to play games without us? Yeah. Path of Exile is my me game. I don't think PoE would be a good stream game for me. Find it way too body horror for what I want to have on this stream. But I'm enjoying it. I'm the furthest I've ever gotten. I'm like level 63? Just unlocked my second ascension. Just got in the storyline point where we're unlocking the map, which is kind of cool. Oh, Ulf is great. Ulf is our favorite character in this game. Yeah, Ulf is also the one who just like followed the Drake around and watched it poop. Ulf's a little off. Ulf, just do research, is what Ulf would tell you. Like, nah, Ulf. Are you though? Ulf appreciate the little things. Yeah. Ulf find planes too hot. Ulf not like Odin plan of make Ulf kill Forsaken. So Ulf just stop. Ulf now live in mountains. Ulf self-appointed Drake Doctor. Ulf decide no longer fights Forsaken, instead make rock art. Oh, I keep... Ulf think Ulf afterlife not so bad. Let him perfect craft. Ulf discover he lover, not fighter. Ooh, got it with the uppercut. I'll finally have time for Ulf. Hey, batter. Do-do-do-do-do. Swing and a miss from the goblin. Ulf care important. Oh my god. Uh-huh. It looks like this enormous plains might, in fact, have 0 Stonehenges. Ulf give up trying find stone. Decide, spend time make stone. Yeah, this biome is going to be a place I do not look forward to exploring when it's released. Yeah, these are the Mistlands, which is the 6th biome. It's a placeholder. Or maybe the 7th biome. I don't actually know if that's the next one. Apparently there... Oh! There is a Stonehenge! Okay. Is this the one, chat? Come on. Come on. Have the rune stone. Let's go, game. Yes! 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 It's so close! Oh my god, it's right there. Are you kidding me? Wow. Let's go, chat. Can you believe this is the path we took to get to that boss? That's really funny. We're in a really good spot to fight the boss too. We've got a ton of food. We got a ton of armor. Ow. Alright, I made a mistake. Let's run away. We're not dying again in the plains. Right there. That's amazing. Can you imagine? It's like, all right, cool, GG. No. Ah. All right, do you think we have enough time in the day to sail there? I do. I do. I think we got this. And I think we call that one boss home. No. We're gonna bring a second portal with us. So we're gonna leave one at the boat, and we're gonna bring another one closer to the boss, which is our usual, like our normal go-to for boss stuff. We explored a good chunk of this map, eh? Wow, we sailed like right by it. Maybe we'll even get to find a sea serpent on the way. Have I fought a sea serpent? I have. I haven't killed one, though. They keep running away. I think I killed one. I got one to, like, really low. And then the poison damage from the bow ticked over. We couldn't find it afterwards. We fought it in the storm, and then it ran away. And then we couldn't find it, so we assumed it died. Alright, game. Don't troll me with the wind. Let me get to the boss. How dare you? Yeah, we've encountered sea serpents like 4 or 5 times. At first we ran, and then we fought them off, and now we're hunting them and they keep getting away. I have heard they make good eating, yes. Yes, we did finally find the boss. Right there! My love. Wait. Oh, what coffee are we drinking, my love? What coffee are we drinking? Okay. There it is. All right, so I'm probably gonna park our boat here. Yeah, let's park our boat here. Yeah. Ooh, we got there just before it took damage. Good job, us. Hello. Please step away from the equipment. This is very expensive, highly sensitive equipment. Appreciate if you treat it with respect. All right, we jump through, we sleep, we grab a second set of portals. That's nice coffee. And I believe Boss Home is not in use currently, is that correct? That's the merchant. That's Camp Delta. Where's my Boss Home portal? Boss Home. Okay, so that is the one we will be reusing. I'm going to bring 200 arrows. I think 200 arrows is a good amount of arrows to kill a boss. What do you say, chat? Okay, it's another... I have too many of these heads. Get out. Might I suggest 50 wolves? I didn't watch it because I didn't want to get spoiled on what the boss looks like, but I did see that piece of info. Somebody brought an army of wolves with them to take down. All right, so I guess the question I have to ask myself is, am I stronger than 50 wolves? And I think I'd say yes. I think, you know, I've killed more than 50 wolves. Therefore, perfectly positioned to kill this boss. They killed the boss in seconds. Wow. All right. 225. It's a nice round number. Have I killed 50 wolves at the same time without dying? I'm going to say yes. Totally did. And it looked sweet, too. So good at video games, chat. So good at video games. Off stream. Oh, yeah. All the time. That's my pre-stream warm-up, chat. Just me. 50 wolves. Portal. Right. I need 20 of you. I need 2 of you. I need 10 of you. Surge, am I in fact 50 wolves in a trench coat? You can't prove that I am or am not. I guess it'll depend on how fast I take down this boss. You have to tell us if you're 50 wolves in a trench coat? Provably false. What's stronger, 50 wolves or 11 interns? Well, wolves don't chop down trees for us. So I don't know about strength, but I know who is more useful. Spoiler, it's not the wolves. All right, so here's hoping... Gah! Don't punch mosquitoes, Surge. Here's hoping that it's not just like immediately surrounded by goblin villages that we have to clear before we can do this fight. 50 wolves is a large number, so is 11. It's more than I have fingers. Look, if I have to use my fingers and toes to count that number, it's impossibly large. This looks like a fine day to fight a boss. We're going to clear out this ruin here, just in case we need some cover in the boss fight. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make this ruin our base camp. This is where we're going to have our portal set. Bop. Bop. Bop, bop. That's kind of close. Oh, no. Oh, no. I forgot the most important part. Wood. Ooh, that's a very big Stonehenge. What a large Stonehenge in the distance. Is this worth? We can get closer. We can get closer. You think that's it? That might be it on the map. How did we miss that? That's not subtle. That's not subtle at all. All right, we're going to hide behind this rock. So we set up portals like this so that if we have to corpse run, it's nowhere near as scary. Oh, I don't know what the boss needs as an offering. I bet you it's those totems. Is this supposed to look like a hand? Like that's the thumb and those are 4 fingers? Offering bowl. And his dying soul was split and shared amongst his kin. Yeah, it's got to be the totems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 for each finger. Look at that. How cool is that? Right-handed as well. Well, the good news of having explored a bajillion other planes is we've got like 30 totems sitting in a box at home. All right, chat, are you ready? Are you ready for this final boss? You're not ready. Well, grab a blanket or something. Do a little stretch and a bend and get ready because we're doing this. If we have to fight a giant hand, you'll be upset. Look, if they can do it at the end of Smash Brothers, why can't we fight a giant hand? Getting distracted for a second here, don't mind me. Grab some barley, put that in a box. Grabs a stapler, perfect. You know what? I appreciate that. All right. Put Ulf in Smash. Ulf decide not fight hand, but shake hand. Turns out maybe hands just want friends too. I hope the final boss is a giant so large that the hand is in proportion to the entire body. Now that's a boss fight. All right, let's get our stamina up. Oh, I'm excited. Let's go. Ooh, ooh, I shoot it. Oh, you're cool looking. All right, what's the attack? Yo, the music right now, chat? Oh, that's a fireball from the sky. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, its health is not going down, chat. Is it just regenning, like, super fast here? Hold on. Let's try getting in close. I'm in fire. I am on fire. My game is struggling with the frames here. What is going on with the frames right now, actually? Oh, no! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, and I also need to shoot. I need to do something about the graphics here, because this game is kind of freaking out right now. What should I change for this, chat? Because that got, I think part of the reason we died was actually because of how stuttery everything was. Was it particles that we should be turning off? Oh, they're still here. Lower particles a bit? Okay. Which one are particles? This one? Particle lights, let's turn down to medium. Soft particles, maybe off? Aberration, particles, and bloom. Which one's aberration? Okay, there we go. Is it still, it's still stuttering right now. Yeah, the game is not going smooth right now. Maybe a reboot's a good call. Yeah. That's a very cool boss. That's a very exciting boss. Holy moly, though. Yeah, we kind of turned into a slideshow there. What do we learn about the boss? It's tough on our frames. All right, game. Game. What does this logo mean? Yeah, didn't really take any damage from arrows, which is kind of frustrating. One of the problems is if you go in to do melee, it drops like a fire area at your feet. So I'll keep going. I don't know. We'll try it again and see if we can find like a smoother fight. Do I have to restart Steam here? What's happening? I'm using the best arrows in the game. I'm using the highest damage arrows in the game. Did they push an update? No. Oh, Ailey's playing it now? Sweet. Not quite the thrilling climax that we were looking for in the final boss fight there. Of just like, well, time to reboot the game. Really pulled out some of the emotion. Some of the drama from this this big moment. Okay. One thing that's constantly frustrating though is if you quit the game, you lose your rested bonus. So if you're not used to that, we could have run into that fight to get our stuff back and just died due to not having the rested stamina boost. So let's go sit back down. Also, is it weird to anyone else that the game might actually look better with a lot of the things we turned off? It just looks so much cleaner. Oh, that could have been that motion blur we turned off, or the depth of field blur. Because I think it looks like, although it looks a little bit more cartoony, the game looks so clean right now. I don't know about y'all, but I think this looks really good currently. All right, let's see what kind of performance hit we take. Oh, that's unfortunate. Back to 100% health. Hey there, buddy. Where's my body at? Please no hit. Please no hit. Please no hit. Viking getting dressed. Occupied. Yeah. You just don't care about arrows. 10 damage? Oh no! Oh no! Haha! Water doesn't hurt me! Oh, your fists do. Maybe I just fight you in the water. Oh no, we've got the corpse run. That's why we're not taking any damage. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't big brain. Oh god. I didn't big brain the game at all. Alright. That's running a little bit smoother. Alright, please step out of the giant fire. So, like... yeah, we might have to... Ugh, I hate potions. We might have to look into a potion of fire resist. Alright, let's go check our recipe table. How about an army of wolves? Nah. I'm not interested in wolves. Did I not equip my chest armor? Oh. I didn't. Alright, arrows do nothing. Disappointing. Because I made so many of them as well. Alright, let's put like 100 of these away. Boo. Boo, I say. Alright, is there some type of fire-resistant mead? Let's consult the cauldron. Frost? Poison? I don't actually see fire-resistant. Wait. Barley wine of fire resist. Barley wine of fire resist. It's not even a mead, it's a wine. Now we have to wait like 8 years for this to get done. Once again, chat. I'll ask for tips if we're looking for it. It can get a little overwhelming when you have lots of people all suggesting things all at the same time. Let me get to the point where I've like utterly given up before we just start jumping in. It's like the first time we've encountered the boss, the first time we're trying the boss. It's exciting. Let me have this moment. Exploration. We have nothing to do while we wait for our potions to ferment. Let's engage in a little bit of home fixer-uppery. That looks cute. You are wet. So I think it takes like 3 game days or something like that for mead to ferment, which is a big oof. Very big oof. I wonder if we pull Frostner out just for that holy damage. Might give it a try. Yeah, let's do some science here while we wait for our potions. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to experiment with different damage types on the boss and figure out our strategy. So we've got the porcupine, we've got the axe, and we've also got Frostner to see if the combination of cold damage and holy damage is what it takes to really bop this boss. You there, Death Skeeto, please. We're doing science? Okay. Okay, so that does 30 damage. Ish. Axe is 40. So maybe we're just supposed to axe at a question. So it might not be, the Pierce Blunt mix on that might not be great. I didn't actually connect, which is truly unfortunate there. Okay, I want about 100 hit points before we go back in. Okay, so that does 40. Oh, it also does a dot, though. So Froster might be our go-to here, chat. Let's try another test hit. Yo, yep. Yeah, we got the correct weapon here. All right, let's get out of here. So I think if we have fire resist mead and we have frost air, and I'm going to try and put some more upgrades on it, we should be in a pretty good spot to take this boss down. Because when we were fighting bone mass, we could just stand in the poison and basically tank it with the resistance there. So that might be the way to go. Frost arrow is a thing. Again, chat, please stop. I want to try and figure this out. I want to try and learn the fight. All right, 30 silver? No! Oh, come on, game. Not like this. I think I have some more silver in my furnaces. Okay, I have 3 silver. Oof. All right, we're going to use literally all of our silver to upgrade this. Hopefully it's a pretty good damage boost. But even at this point, level 2 is doing better. Oh, those are also level 2 weapons. Yeah. All right, well, goodbye all of my silver. What kind of damage boost can we expect here? I put it all away? That was odd. $35, $52, $20 goes up 35. Oh, more frost damage. Really? That's it? Just the frost damage goes up. Well, and the durability, I guess. That's probably going to be important in this fight. Just hammer more metal into it. Hey, remember when we were resource rich? Those were good days. I guess we're going to go fishing or something. I don't know what we're going to do while we wait for all of those resources to get ready. Go buy some more bait, I guess. Go silver mining? I'd have to sail if we wanted to go silver mining. Unless we got really lucky and there was silver exactly there, but I don't think we're going to be quite that lucky. And even then, that'd be a long way to have to cart stuff back. So yeah, let's go do the most chill activity we know, which is let's just fish. Oh, it's 10 gold for fishing bait? Holy moly. Could finish your portal ring? We did! We finished the portal ring at the end of yesterday's stream. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, we did a complete circle on the outside with more stone. That includes arches that go through it, and then brought the supports out a little bit more to give it depth. We also spent a lot of time, this took forever, rounding the stone for the corners here, as well as getting like a really neat snap for here. I'm really happy with how that turned out. I brought 1,300 gold to go spend 20. This economy is so messed up. Just continue to hoard wealth like a dragon, I guess. Any luck finding the 5th boss altar? Yes! Oh, we've also died once. I guess it's Yagmuth? Yeah, we did a little bit of science, and we're going to be returning to fight it once we're done with some wine that we're distilling, or whatever the word is. Oh, if a boss mechanic kills us, even though we burnt to death, considering the boss lit us on fire, I'll give that that point to the boss there. Well, technically the boss didn't kill us because we burnt to death. Nah. No, boss gets that W. Do you want to switch to the slime boss? Slime boss gives you immunity to like damage types. Whereas it seems like most of the damage is actually coming from the fire. How many deaths total? 40. Look at how zoomy these fish are. Could it help? Yes, probably. Am I going to do it? Probably not. We're going to go back. We're going to try something once we have our fire wine. I love the fish in this game. I'm just going to fish for a little bit, not think about the boss. How you doing, chat? Did that bird just swoop down and try and take a fish? First stealing boats, next stealing my fish? Wow. This is a big fish. This is gonna be worth some serious fish meat. Come on, come on, stop fighting. Stop it. Yeah. Must be nice to have found the merchant. Oh yeah. But trust me, we worked for that merchant. We earned it. 15 hours in a boat. We worked for our merchant. I was watching Shroud stream a bunch of Valorant. He was playing with 3 or 4 other people. They spent hours, multiple people, hours hunting for the merchant as well. And I was like, all right, it's not just me. We've talked about this a bit, Gwaldar. When more content comes out, what are we going to do? I might just restart from scratch. Depends on how big the update is, right? But like, if I end up going in with a group of people, do something new, it might be kind of fun just to have a fresh world. I mean, think of it like Terraria. Think of it like Minecraft. Sometimes a fresh start's just fun. It gives you more energy. Because on the one hand, it can be nice to come back and have all your stuff. But sometimes if you've played a game where you're really far and you just get back into it, it can also feel really weird. You can feel kind of directionless because you're like, oh, I already have everything. Okay, I guess I'll just go beat the new content. Sure, that took me like 45 minutes. That was kind of neat, I guess. But like completely fresh start for everything can be really exciting because then you can try something completely different, right? You're like, maybe I'll try a different weapon type this time. You know, maybe I'll make the kitchen I wish I had last time. Maybe I'll tame 50 wolves. I probably won't tame 50 wolves. But it is hilarious. Oops. I want that fish. Nope. Stop it. Alright, that's way too far out. I'll never have enough stamina to catch that one. Alright, let's try it from there. There you are, fish. I see you. Got it. Got it. Feels good. Yeah. We'll buy Jo a copy of the game, and then she'll tame all the dogs. She won't bring them to combat, though. She'll just make a wolf rescue sanctuary somewhere. Oh, I see you, big fish. Going for it? Yeah, you are. Good stuff. Ah, game autosave. I think I've got a good angle at some more fish here. Thought I saw a couple more in the water. Maybe not though. Hmm. There's two other games that I've kind of been keeping my eye on. I don't know if they're streaming games or not, or just games that I find absolutely fascinating. There's one I shared in the Discord ages ago that has just the most beautiful water physics I've seen. Involved like fighting this giant water god that was shooting beams at like part of the sea and stuff like that, and just good water physics in a game are stunning. And the other is, it's like an escape game, and there's this giant, when I say giant, I mean like 3-kilometer tall representation of like a police officer looking down at you, and you have to try and get out of the city, and if you do bad, it'll like reach down and grab you and put you back in. And both of them just seem so interesting. For whatever reason, watching the water swell at my feet there reminded me of that. This wall sucks. Just jump right over it. Does my fence get destroyed very often? No, actually. I had a troll show up in my base and smash everything once. Yes, I can't pronounce that word. Milizione. What language am I supposed to be trying to emulate with those noises? Chris, you're absolutely correct, and I don't know how to pronounce it. Russian? Militiner, maybe? My friend had 6 trolls show up at once. Oh my god. Oh, that's unlucky. The worst I've had to face, I think I faced 2 or 3 at the same time. I got a troll raid. Yeah, that game seems really cool. I think they've released a new thing right now where it's also voice activated, where a lot of the dialogue options is actually you speaking into a microphone and the game responding. I don't know. Just what a cool idea. Just if you're looking for something completely new, completely out there. Yeah, a little bit difficult on stream. Oh, no, sorry, game. I was talking to chat, or vice versa. So that word is Soviet name for policeman, means militiaman. Interesting. All right. What else do we do while we wait? Maybe we check our crops. Let's go see how our barley is doing. Are you done fermenting? Yes! All right, chat. All right, shoot, give me 1 second. I'm gonna very quickly pee. I don't want to waste my rested bonus. Bear back. All right, boss. You've made me do the unforgivable. You've made me drink potions. I've become that which I hate the most. And for that, you'll pay. Why did you hide the fermenter? You have to enclose it. The fermenter needs to be placed inside of a box in order to actually ferment. Bad. Oh, now we're doing some damage. Let's go. Hey, Eternal Drifter, thank you very much for tier 1 sub. Brand new. Ah! Oh my god, Mosquito, not now. Yo, this soundtrack, though. Alright, let's hide. How much damage do I take if I stand in the fire? Not a lot, actually. Are those meteorites hurting the goblins at all? Nah, totally fine. Yo, banger alert, though. Woo! God, why? Why, though? Why must everything attack me while I am fighting the boss? keep chipping it away. Just hide behind a rock. Quickly crush a sausage, you know, as one does. Yeah, that was a good combo. Oh. This is such a cool fight. Like, do you do any damage? Is it healing it? Hold on. I actually think my arrows are actively healing the boss. I think poison damage heals it. Woo! That one stung. Bruh. Bruh. Woo! Woo! All right, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. We're safe. Can't see me, therefore you can't hurt me. All right, we got about a third of the way through. This is a really fun fight. Who heals faster, me or the boss? Peekaboo. Hopefully the answer is me. I want to get to about 100 before we go back in there. Stop it. This is such a cool fight. Okay, we got in there. We did about 400 damage. Is this the meteorite attack? Yeah. This is the fist slam. This is left hand means meteors, right hand means fist slam. Ooh! Alright, now we hide behind the pillar. This pillar's seen better days, eh, chat? Kinda looks like a rib cage itself. No, we have the highest tier gear. This is not tuned for higher gear. We have literally all of the best gear that you can have in the game. I think maybe we could upgrade it like one more thing, but that's... like baby percentile at that point. All right, breath attack. Okay, this is the punch. Don't stand in the punch. This is the fire, or the meteorites. Are these meteors? What are these? What are these attacks? Breath attack. Use the eye frame. Good stuff. So it's neat. The meteors always come down. Ugh. At the same angle in relation from like the boss to you. So they always come from that perspective. Alright, we're going to run away for 30 seconds and just kite the boss so that we can up our fire resist potion. Ow. Banger alert? I'd love it if you just didn't light me on fire for like 3 seconds. Got there. All right. Round 2. Fight. Get out of here, mosquito. I want to get further away from that village, actually. Ah, butts. I was worried about this. Haha, joke's on you, I have a fire resistant potion. Alright, come on. Look at this thing. It's basically gone. Remember, the closer you are to the breath attack, the easier it is to dodge. There's meteors again. Song such a banger? So the best time to actually get some damage is right after that slam, because we can just stand in the fire. Then the worst time to try and get damage in is during the meteorite phase. Okay, I'm gonna need to up my food again pretty soon here. Ah! That poor seagull. What are you doing, buddy? Iframes. Should be fine. I think this should be able to soak all of them. Nope, too early. Nope. Come on, game. Not a time to auto-save, that's for sure. Yeah, the I in iframe stands for incendiary. See, these are iframes. We're so close. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Is this whole thing gonna fall? It's barely being held up. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Yagloth thing. Placeholder item. GG, everybody. I love it. The placeholder item for what Yagloth will eventually drop. Like I said, the game's not quite there yet, but we got it. We got the thing. We got the MacGuffin, chat. That was such a cool fight. What an incredible sort of like finale for this, eh? All right, give me a second. We're going to grab all this free stone too. I am curious to find out what a good intern the boss was in terms of stone mined. And I imagine several of you are also curious about that. So let's figure that one out. Where's our looter scooter? That was such a good fight. That was such a good fight, chat. Right? Okay, so we had 3, basically. Hey, Lyrazel, thank you for the 200 biddies. GG. Look. Oh, wow. Look at that one. That finger has seen better days. The thumb is basically gone, right? I'm actually kind of curious. Hold on. Let's get all the stone first, and I want to see what happens if I break. I wonder if the whole stone will deconstruct itself if we take out the bottom support pillar there. Oh, wow. Maybe this is why the game lagged. It wasn't because of all the particles, but because of all the stone on the ground that needed to be picked up. Yo, what up, Vez? Thank you very much for 10 gift subs to the community. That's so generous. Welcome to Sir Elgar, Rebellious Uno, Texan Reverend. Wait, are you hitting all of my mods? How did you pull that off? Cerisius, Lost Luck Dev, Dino Rider, Bisaflaw, and... Sorry, I had to alt-tab for a second. Excalibur and Sylvsong. Appreciate that, friend. All right. We need to find out just how stone rich we got off that boss. And did I miss another one? And Ekmer? Thank you, Kitsune. Here? I should move this. I should move this closer if we're going to be doing this. Let's get this inside. Does it turn out the MVP, the most valuable intern? MVI? Wait, if I do 3 up top, I can do down below instead. The most valuable intern was a boss all along. I woke up with significantly more money than I had when I went to bed. So I'm redistributing the wealth. I mean, cool, I guess. Dang. But yo, thank you, friend. Appreciate the support. This is some wealth here. Well-timed stonks. Was it GameStop money, Vez? You have to tell us if it's GameStop money. Ah, tax return. You are now carrying too much. Wow. Still? We're making like 5 trips here for stone. This is incredible. Oh, you know what else I could do? Derp. I can move this portal closer now that it's safe. Hold on, let's do that. Let's do that while we continue to investigate these stonks. So remember, there were 3 in here before. Let's go sleep because we don't have our rested bonus. And then we need to do a bit of science. What happens if you break the base of a finger? Ow, that sounds bad. Do we even need the stone? I'm just curious. It's just my own curiosity right now. But no, there's a very important thing we have to do before we call the game over. We have to go offer the head and figure out what the boss bonus is, right? Then it's over. That science has been done by the internet? Well, I'm not privy to those sciences. I'll do my own science, thank you very much. It's the only science I can trust. That's not true. Provably false. Can you even kill the Krakens? I don't think you can. I think they're just like a really... I think they're just a beautiful part of world building, honestly. Wait, how much are these? Oh, they're 3 pounds? Yeah, I don't care. All right, back through the portal. We're going to reconstruct the portal closer to minimize our walking time. All right, let's move this closer. Remember, work smarter, not harder, chat. There's one thing you learn from this channel. I hope it's not canals. I hope it's... God, I hope it's not canals. Nope, this is the wrong portal. You're supposed to be boss home. Because this is the portal that connects the boss to home. I'm teaching people handy concepts like scope creep. The value of labor. Unpaid internships. All right, I think that's it. Let's do a final tally for what the boss gave us. But mostly friendship. All right. So that boss gave us, because we had what, 159 or 109? We had about 3 stacks, and it gave us 10. Cool. Now for some science. I'm hoping that if we take out the base of that pillar, the whole thing comes tumbling down and it just rains stone wealth upon us. Let's find out. All right. Okay. Wow. That's not at all what I expected to have happen, but cool. Very cool. Huh. We got some stone. Yeah, exactly like in real life. Exactly like in real life. Oh, that's hilarious. I kind of love that, actually. All right, let's head back through and grab the rest. Now you know where to get stone next time, right? All right, well, we have, I think, one final thing to do, which is we need to sail home. Hopefully we encounter a sea serpent. Otherwise, I'm not going to sweat it too much. And then we're going to go hang the boss's head on a pillar and probably call it there for our Valheim playthrough. This has been a very, very, very fun time. Really happy with our first base. Well, technically our third base, because we went through some iterations. I think I found a really nice balance between like base building and adventure in this game, and pretty happy with what we ended up with here. I think if we played this again, I might do a little bit more building. I don't know, it'll depend. Depend on who we play with. I'm gonna wait for daytime before this, though. These have been fantastic streams. Thank you. Yeah, that is a windmill, Les. You use a windmill to crush barley and turn it into flour. And then flours is how you get, like, some of your end tier late game food. From experimenting, it might be easier to find serpents at night. You know what? Sure, let's do some night sailing. Why not? Have to revisit with Hearth and Home? I'm thinking. Well, we'll see. Because one of the things I want to do is wait for there to be like a big dump, big content dump, such that it's really worth it to restart, right? So I'm hoping they go the Minecraft route, or even like the Terraria route, that when they do make changes, they make big changes, big enough changes that it's worth having a fresh start. So you can get like a proper playthrough in. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone in thinking that. Night Storms gets you the most sea serpents. Really? Dang. I don't think this game's going to be fully released for a long time, Bez. So, like, they were talking about... Correct me if I'm mistaken, but they were talking about the end of this year being when they wanted just, like, the next Bioman. Am I mistaken on that? I like that they're being very realistic with their release schedule. Like, there's an update coming in for House and Home, but it's not like a boss content update. You aren't going to keep the boss portal? Boss portal's always moved. But, like, we have a different portal for a plains biome already. That's where our farm is. So I don't know what we need to do to keep coming back here. Like, with the exception of the boss being located there, this plains is no different from any other plains. You think their roadmap might change on account of 5 million sales and a growing team? Yeah, certainly could. Timetables may fluctuate? Absolutely. I don't know. I don't want them to rush. I don't want them to rush this game. Have we been to the Mistlands? We've stopped by it. There's nothing in it. It's a very spooky looking spider biome from the outside. But there isn't really anything going on the inside. Did you know you can fight the bosses again? Yep. I think the only time that's really needed is maybe in the early game if you died and you lost the antlers and you couldn't go any further with the pick. All right, friends. Let's ask some questions. Do you have any sort of like closing remarks, any final thoughts about this game? Now's the time to have them. Now is our what's the word I'm looking for here? Post-mortem? What do we get from this trophy? That's the final thing we're going to do is we're going to hang it up. We're going to sail home because we've got a boat loaded with loot, loaded with riches from all of our searching, like 8 planes worth of black metal. This is what we're bringing home. And I think it would be disrespectful for this boat. We spent a lot of time in this boat. I don't want to just abandon it out on an island somewhere. We'll take it home and we'll call it done. No, I don't really plan on like, I know there's some other things we could do right now. We could sail to the end of the world. We could like grind sea serpents, whatever, kind of just like joke and meme about. It's not all that interesting to me. Maybe in another playthrough we'll get to check that out. I don't need to 100% exactly all the content that's here. I'm very satisfied with killing the final boss and then calling that the final chapter on our playthrough and closing it there. Were there aspects you felt underwhelmed by? I thought the 4th boss was a little disappointing. I thought the 4th boss mechanically was pretty cool with its ability to fly in the ice crystals that was happening and like the flying phase and the ground phase. But it's a little clunky currently. It's very easy to sort of just fromage that boss, not even really have to fight it. So that was a little bit underwhelming. But otherwise, I am so happy this game exists. This has been an absolutely wonderful gaming experience. I haven't been this sucked into a game in a very, very, very long time. Yeah, we'll be starting a new Cities Skyline playthrough tomorrow, which has been a while. Looking forward to that. I take it we won? We did! This is a very, very good game. Some pathing issues with the 4th boss? Totally. It's like the boss didn't know what to do with its ability to fly. Didn't know how to leverage its advantages. Also, fighting at the top of the mountain is kind of tricky too, with the way that you can get like stuck on angled surfaces. But once that gets cleaned up, that'll be a really cool fight. Which I think is another reason why it'll be neat to go back through the game with some advanced knowledge of like, okay, how do I get bronze earlier? How do I optimize food? Imagine the first time you play this game realizing how important berries and mushrooms are, right? Understanding how food and fatigue work. Yeah, this game was laser targeted for me, absolutely. I don't know, this game is already very good, and I have even higher expectations. I think this game is just going to get better. Better and better. Who would I play this game with? I don't know. I mean, it's pretty easy to go to my usual crew, because I have a bunch of people that I have a very good time playing games with all the time, but it might also be a fun opportunity to branch out and play with some new streamers that I don't play with, or that I don't get a chance to play with a ton. Because, you know, I also play games with my friends not on stream. Like, it's very easy to be like, okay, let's get like Mine O'Clock, let's get Ben in here. There's so many people in this community who are already playing with. Most of my mods are playing this game. All of my friends are playing this game. Like, that's very, very easy. But I can also just do that in my own time, right? Maybe with the longest Johns? You keep calling for sea shanties? All right, fine. Yeah, I've enlisted the help of professionals, right? Same question with Minecraft, right? You know, I've done Mine O'Clock for 3 years, 4 years? How long have I been doing Mine O'Clock? 4 years? And that's always been fun. And then we've sort of mixed, you know, my home Minecraft streams with them as well. But at one point, we also had, like, Gabby and Amy Amazonian playing on a Minecraft server. And I was like, wait, this is interesting. We haven't streamed together, but they're here. I don't know if this is a Fuji game. Fuji's not really all that interested. I mean, I don't want to speak for Fuji, but when we played Satisfactory, for example, he's like, I don't really care about exploring. I just want to automate. I just want to, like, solve these problems. Fair enough for that, right? Currently going from bronze buckler and troll armor straight to silver. Yeah, I never made bronze iron or bronze armor. I went from troll to silver as well, or to wolf tier or whatever that was. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen that update 4 for Satisfactory is coming out. I don't know. I'll talk to Fuji. Yo, Fuji, you want to take like 2 weeks off work and do a whole new playthrough of Satisfactory? It'd be fun. That's a big update too. I've been watching. They have a bunch. They have some really great community update videos. Coffee Stain and the Satisfactory stuff. It's been some good content there. No, this game has been excellent. This game has been excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, finding a balance with the people that you play with between who does which jobs, so that people get to play the game they want to play, and also so they don't feel left out, because that can feel really tough too when people progress at different speeds, and then suddenly you're like, well, cool, I've come back and now everything is dead, and sure, you've unlocked new armor for me, but that, you know. But I suppose that's all about just communication, right? I liked I had a button here, and he was talking about with the server he was playing with. They were actually organizing like raid nights so they could do the bosses together. They do resource gathering solo, or like, you know, hey, I've optimized this particular building, but they're like, nah, boss night is raid night. We're all going in, and I love that. I love that. You'd love this game if you could just fish and keep bees. Yeah, that's a ways off from the beginning of the game, unfortunately. Yeah, my issue is my co-op partner kept killing bosses on another server and coming back geared up. Yeah, you're like, well, like, I'm glad you're having fun and you're playing, but it would have been nice to do that together, right? I know that feeling. It's also that same thing in like World of Warcraft or even a Diablo game where you're like, I thought this character was supposed to be for our playthrough, right? Whoever's done that, where you know, you both roll up like a level 1 character together, and then you come back and they're like an end game. You're like, wait, hold on, time out. And again, it can be fine, but it's a communication thing. You're just like, yup. Yeah. All right, there we go. We've parked our boat perfectly at home. We're loading our chest with all of our loot, like the good Viking that we are. We're gonna go and hang Frostner from the wall. What else do we have to do to clean up here? We'll put the harpoon back on our boat. You know, just in case we come back. Because there's, you know, not necessarily saying we'll never come back. Oh. I kind of love that we needed to come back to an earlier weapon to finish off that boss. That's actually really nice. Just neat that that ended up being the go-to for that boss fight. All right, friends. Let's go turn in this final boss head. My boat just sink? Goodbye, chest hallway that we future-proofed with 7 chests we never used. Goodbye, helper deers. Goodbye, super cool portal room. This was a good build. All right. Ooh, that's pretty epic looking. Resistance versus magic damage and lightning damage. Gives you a buff against fire, frost, and lightning. Goodbye, Idrisil. Goodbye, Ocean. Very nice. All right, and through the portal for a dramatic cut. This was a really, really good time. Thank you very much, everybody. I think I might end early today. I'm having some very, very long stream days playing Valheim. Wow, brain. So I think I'll take an easy one. Tomorrow we'll be back with a brand new playthrough. Fresh start on City Skyline. So I hope everyone enjoyed this. This has been an absolute pleasure, an absolute blast. And I can't wait to see... Yeah, can't wait to see what's in the future for us with this game. So we'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. We're going to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Very chill City Skyline playthrough. And if everything comes up us, on Monday, we'll be starting a new Minecraft playthrough of Seraphina's mod pack. And if, you know, things work out that doesn't happen, that's fine too. It is what it is. This has been lovely. Ah, I'm so excited. All right, I'm going to go maybe outside. Ooh, outside is nice. It's been a long time since I got to do that. Maybe I'll even treat myself to a coffee. Hey, you know what? Speaking of Valheim and the Longest Johns, let's raid them a little bit earlier today so that we can actually get a chance to see what they're up to. So we tried to raid them yesterday, and we got there just as they were ending, and we joined them for another goodbye raid. So let's go spread some positivity. If you've never raided us before, just go make a new friend. Go make sure that somebody's day is better after we show up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, friends. Bye.